website. So, such as some website is there, suppose e-commerce sites are there. So, through suppose the Amazon portal, we need to scrap the data that how many results are there for. Suppose I want to search how many iPhones are there and all. So I can scrap the data from that e-commerce site. So here, what real level is decided? Real level is facing the difficulty to fetch the stock market update, right? So Reliable want to get the data for the stock market, so they have planned to build an application that can scrap prices of stocks, selected stocks like Infosys or Tata Steel for NSE and BSE. So NSE and BSE are stock exchanges, National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. So in India, NSE, BSE two stock exchanges are there. So of that stock exchanges, we need to fetch the stock price of particular selected companies. And yeah, we can use money control or any other portal from where we can fetch data. So for our use case, we will be using, let's use a businessstandard.com. So you can see this is a business standard. Suppose for Infosys, this is the link to get the data for Infosys. So on this site, we can see the BSC price is 1507.90. So yeah, disclaimer, I am not recommending any stocks over here to buy or sell or something. This is just for education purpose that we are scraping the data. So yeah, so this is the BSC's stock price for Infosys, which is 1507.90, and for NSE it is 1508. Similarly for Tata Steel, this is the BSC stock price, and this is the NSE stock price. Got it? Yeah. So for prerequisite for this is like you should have, if you have a Git, you can clone our code base, and you should have Node.js and Cheerio. So we will be using the Cheerio. It's an NPM package only. You can simply NPM Cheerio. So Cheerio is used to manipulate the HTML data coming from a URL or something. So it manipulates the HTML and fetches the particular DOM element, whichever we want to access. So yeah, we will see the use case in a while. So first user story is to scrap a stock price from a website. So we need to create a URL that slash arbitrage, so which fetches the NSE BSE stock prices. Okay. So let's jump to the VS Code and start building our application. So I have done a little setup that we have created package.json and did the NPMI. So you can see that okay, in the package.json you can see name is the web scraper and the version is 1.0 assignment of this. And main app should be app.js that we will be creating in a while. And to start our server, we have used Node1 app.js. So you can use Node app.js also. But Node1 is preferred if you want to check the live changes. So on the fly, it refreshes the servers if there are any changes in the files. Okay, and we will be using Axios to fetch the API data, and Zero will be using to manipulate the data, HTML data, and fetch the particular DOM element. Express is a Node.js framework to for and JSON to CSV. So after this, we need to upload that data into the PDF format also. So we will convert because the data will be coming in JSON. We will be converting to CSV or yeah, we can directly convert to PDF also. So this is the model we will be using. PDF creator node. Okay, cool. So let's jump to the coding. So you can install this packages doing npmi simply. And let's create a app.js. So inside app.js, let express equals to require express. Let fs require fs. Fs is again an inbuilt package of Node. So it is the file system directory Axios equals to required Axios. Let video equals to required video. Let material equals to required HTML. Let app equals to express. So we have declared the application. So now we can start writing our app code. So we need to create a one get API dot get, which is less arbitrage, arbitrage, and for any Node Express API, we have the callback as a function. So this is the function callback which accepts two parameters, request, response, and it accepts next also. But yeah, we just require a rack and response. So this is industry standard that request is written as REQ and response is written as RES. Okay, and you guys might have aware of async await, right? So any code asynchronous code, if we want to use the asynchronous code, we need to write async in front of a function. So this denotes the function node is a compiler that okay, this function will be having any asynchronous code, so it will treat it accordingly. Stock stock equals to the first stock is Infosys and second stock is Tata Steel. You can add more if you wish to. Add URLs. So yeah, we need to mention the URLs of the particular site, particular stock. So the URLs are same that we just saw. So yeah, let me directly copy it from the website. So two URLs I copied. One is for Infosys, one is for Tata Steel. Okay. That URL after that. So yeah, we need to create a HTML file. So in which how the whatever format we need to export a PDF, right? So we need to do that also. Let's okay, we will do it later. First, let's fetch the data only for now. So for that, okay, we will mark it as to do. We can mark it over here to do HTML file. Okay, so that we will create later. So for now, let's for let u equals to 0. So u is for URL, u less than URL dot length. So you can have multiple URLs like this. So we are calculating how many URLs are there. For our use case, it is two only, but you can add more or less as per your choice. Yeah. Right. Let me sketch also. GLR. That response just to HTML. Just to await. So we need to call the URL Axios URL of loop. first U will be zero. So so it will call URL of zero. So first Infosys data will be fetched, and Exist is the third party package which helps to call the API. And this is a get API only, so we need not to mention the method. And on call of this .html, it will return the whole HTML text. It will come as the response to data. So dollar equals to video dot okay. Let's first read the HTML. Let HTML equals to response dot. Otherwise, you can directly mention response dot data over here. It is better to understand it. Over here, we are having the HTML. Let values. We will be in this variable. We will be storing the values of the stocks. And I will visit the site. Let me right click and inspect. Yes, we go to AC, AC. So this is a stock. So we can go to the parent. Yeah. So here inside this we have the price. So the class name is TDC for this. Okay. So TDC is this price value. So we can fetch whichever is in the TDC class. We can fetch that particular data from HTML. Similarly, for this also, you can see this is wrapped inside the TDC class. Okay. So similarly, we need to fetch for the Tata Steel also or Infosys or any stock you have mentioned. So, classes are represented as dot and IDs are represented as hash, right? So dot TDC because TDC is the class. Dot TDC dot filter. So because there might be a multiple TDC classes, so we need to filter out function. So it will give the array the TDC. So dollar $TDC will give the array. So we are filtering out whichever value we want. Let data dollar this and values dot fish. So this will give in a string format, right? So we need to pass it to float. Text. Which so this is done that we have fetched the data. So values. So we can check that using console.log. Values. Okay, we can check for print stock price also the name of stock. Dollar stock of you. And inside the catch, we will just console.log. Okay, that's the error is there. The catch block will catch the error. And at last, let's start the server app dot listen. So it is best practice if we check environment variable if someone is passing through environment variable. Some port is there or not. Yes, by default, let's run it over 5,000. And got 5,000. It's, we can start this over here. And, start. So our server is started. Let's go to the browser and hit the API. The API is arbitrage. So in a browser we can simply write localhost 5000 because it is running on localhost 5000 dash URL arbitrage. Okay. Yes, not correct. Let me see. This first value is 1507.90. So this is that value that we need to fetch. Then second value is 29.00. This is how much percentage of this. This is the second value which we don't want for now. And NSC value 1508. This is the third value which is we want, and 29.25 is the fourth value which we don't want for now. Okay, so we just need to want value of 0 and value of 1. Sorry, value of 2, because 1 is 29, so value of 0 and value of 2 we want. So actually our code is working. We, as per the user story 1, that we need to fetch the values. So these are the values 1508 and 1508 and 1507.9. So yeah, further let's create a, let's jump to story 2. What is the story 2? Yeah, in the next story we need to create a slash download API. So slash download API will download the PDF file. So PDF file will be containing the values that we have fetched. So whatever values we have fetched, we need to download that values in a PDF format with the help of download API. So yeah, let's come to the VS Code. So yeah, for this arbitrage API, let's send a response once. So, so that we will get a response. And let's say data fetch. Let's see it in our VS Code browser. Sorry, the server is not working right now. Okay, server is running. Let's refresh. We need some data fetch. Data is fetched and send okay. if let's negotiate this. Let's put this response text and outside the volume because it will send the response twice. So we have to put this response text and outside this. Now only once response will send the count. Otherwise, over multiple times we are sending the response. So we receive the error that we are sending the response already sent. Okay, great. So let's create a for flash download API. So the format for that.
घर जाओ
For that,
घर जाओ
flash download.
है बुला के
तेरा मन
मार के तो पेटर पेटर करती हूँ
We will be creating the download. So before that, let's create a HTML file. How we want to display it inside the video. So demo.pdf. Let's create demo.html. HTML. Of type. Add set PDF date. After heading, let's create a body. HTML. Top list. Table. Small table. Minus table. Page. This first one, this will be the stock name. Second will be the MSC value. Next value we want to display is BSC value. The third value is potential difference of this two. And I want to define potential profit. So this is the difference of BSC and NSC stocks. Our HTML is done. Let's do the product.js. So let's first create a common HTML file. That's the data. HTML. First to fs dot file sync. So it will read the file synchronously. Demo dot HTML. And the format will be UTF-8. UTF-8. Okay, after that, let page. So we need to create a page of that. So Geo will convert it. Geo look HTML. After that, over here we need to create a file again. So it was pending. So let's create that page first. Page equal to GGO dot load HTML. So every time we will load the new page because so every time we need to generate a new page. So every time we fetch is a new values. Okay, so after that and over here only we will update the page dot my table. So we added the class over here my table, so we can identify this table, right? So to identify that table, we have added the class is my table. So inside that class, we will append the new rows. Append we will be appending the HTML. Inside DR, we need to add a TD and so first is a stock name, so we need to print it stock of new just so we will be fetching from here stock of 0. First will be info 0, then stock of 2, it will be double string like that. After that TD, so we need to get the value 2 which is of NSC values of 2 plus TD. And yeah, because we are displaying NSC first, if we are displaying BSC first, then we will be printing the BSC value first. The BSC values we are printing in seconds, so values of 1, sorry 0 plus TD. And at last we were displaying the potential difference. Absolute difference values of 2 minus values of 0 plus 2. So for each record, like Tata Steel or Infosys, it will add a new row into that page. So let's move to the download. So what download will be? First, let's create the try block. Fetch value. Console value. So that options. So we need to generate a PDF file. So PDF file format should be A4 size. Orientation with the portrait. Portrait. So there are orientation, portrait, landscape. So we want portrait border. So after that, let's create a PDF of create page of HTML. The options. Go to file. What's the output for PDF? Function error response. Otherwise, response download file. Yeah, let's try it in a browser. Let's create. So we need to enter download API. File is generated. So there are no. We haven't hit the arbitrage API, so we can see the empty PDF file without any value. Just headers are there. Let's hit the arbitrage API file. It is there. It can fetch receive. Let's now click the download. So yeah, now we can see stock info says Tata Steel NSC prices is this. BSC prices are 150.7.9 and 1081. And potential difference of these two. So yeah, JavaScript do this difference. So sometimes you will see larger value. You can round it up for your requirement. How many decimal points you want to see. So this is about our download the PDF. So we will click device. First API we created the arbitrary API, inside which we were declared the stock, then URLs of our business standard website, and yeah, we use Stereo to load the HTML and then fetch the particular classes and filter out the data. So we filter out the TDC and so we were getting BSC and SC values, also the gains or losses of the day. So that were where we are getting in the values of 2 and values of 0 that we inserted into the HTML that we created demo.html. So we append that to this TR. So the new TRs are generating over here. So after that, inside the slash download API, we generated the PDF with the format of A4, orientation, portrait, border 10, and this generated the PDF, and response download will download the PDF. So let's see. So this is about our story tool. So yeah, we are done with this web scraper app. You can practice such more examples over the level. Okay, thank you all.